All right, y'all. I believe I can wrap this up in this last video about this. He on the grill, y'all. And he deservedly so. Let's roll it.
That's all I'm asking. Because when the rubber meets the road, and I pull up on people and I say, okay, well, let's play Big Bang.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. I'm going to get my master's degree online at Grand Canyon.
Bank take a little
So-
bank. Let's show our asses. Let's show our citizens.
So now he want to play Big Bank, take Little Bank. 200,000 some odd subs later. Thousands of Patreon followers later. Now he wants to play Big Bank, take Little Bank. You know, ain't nobody, I'm not saying, oh, Anton Daniels ain't got no money. Maybe he do, maybe he don't. But me personally, I don't think it's possible for him not to have no money because of his YouTube channel. I mean, look at his views. 5,000 13 hours ago on one video. So he getting money from somewhere. So that's not the question. The question is this man being disingenuous? And the answer to this is absolutely is. He said we all wrong. I showed you. Go back, watch the other parts to this. This dude is narcissist. A narcissist thinks that they the only one, just the one.
Let's say what it is that we really say and then reflect on it. Because anybody can debate. But see, paperwork shut all of that down. See, we want to have paperwork parties.
Paperwork don't shut debates down. Again, the truth is going to be the truth regardless of who tell it. A homeless man can say something that's true. It's not false because he's homeless. A homeless man can say, well, I did this. Don't do this right here. If you do this, this will happen. But according to Anton Daniels, everybody else is wrong, including that homeless man, but him. So if can't a homeless man tell you steps to take, if he calls himself to be homeless, can't he tell you steps to take not to be? Not according to Anton Daniels.
When it comes to you getting out of prison and determine whether or not you snitched or not. But we don't want to have paperwork parties when it comes to whether or not you got the receipts for what it is that you're preaching out here in these streets, man.
Man, listen, man. Anybody can talk about money. Rich people, poor people. See, that's that elitist mindset, man. Let me tell you something. These people claim to be elite, but they ain't doing nothing to make the world better. So what's elite about you? All these people talking about elitists, I'm an elitist, but you ain't doing nothing to make the world better. Okay, if you elitist, if you the cream of the crop, then we should be able to come to you and see the world get better through you. But we don't.
That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. That at any point we can have a paperwork party. We can show our listen. When I dropped what I dropped.
And then this dude tried to bring up boxing. Man, let me tell you something, man. Don't ever bring up fighting, man. Don't do that, man. Just take these truths from the people on YouTube on the chin before you take something else on the chin and you ain't gonna be working at all. You be out here challenging people to fights and stuff. Man, you not even in my weight class. It's a reason why they have weight classes. Man, I'm 6'2". They just had me weighing 298, y'all. Body fat 25%. I just had a physical. And I could touch the ground with my hand when I'm stretching. I could touch my toes. Don't listen, man. Just don't bring up that kind of stuff, man. Especially if you ain't never been in the ring or you ain't never really fought people like that. What you gonna do? You know how people that can't fight, they try to go for your waist, try to pick you up. Man, these people are funny, man.
On Sunday, I didn't just show you the 1099. I showed you each and every month of what every single deposit looks like. And we broke it down. And then I also showed you what the projections were based off of new things that I had going on. When I show you my W-2 for my regular job and my 1040s, right?
Let me show you how this guy is being disingenuous. Now, if he believed in business, like me personally, I believe in business, but I'll be honest about it. I do believe in business. I do believe business is the way to go, right? But sometimes people do need a job. But this man is claiming that he's the answer to all of your financial woes. Why do he have a job? Where Warren Buffett work at, y'all? Let him tell it. He up there with Warren Buffett, but yet he's still working a job. And that's fine, him working a job. But the claims that you make, you shouldn't have to work no job. See, this is what I'm talking about. People talking to people who work job. That this is why who you listen to So, do y'all get the points I'm making, man? He's saying that he's the only person that you should listen to, and he has receipts, but yet he works a job. If you talking about business and you're the only person we should listen to, why do you work in a job? He just proved my point, man. That you could really listen to anybody. Some people advice is gonna work for you, some people ain't. So don't be listening to these elitists telling you who you should listen to and how you should only listen to them and their friends.
I'm more transparent than the president. If you really want to see it, it's right there. All we asking for you to do is substantiate your argument. That's my only requirement. I've been doing it since Fight Club. Substantiate your argument. How y'all sitting here taking advice from people? Now, if you just entertain, then you just entertain. I'm cool on that. I'm with it. But how you sitting here taking advice from people, relationship one?
At Take 5, you stay in your car because we're faster than you think.
Oil change is done.
They getting these ads in, man.
Financially, spiritually, and all of that stuff. When they're not a real reflection of what it is that they telling you to do, man.
Let me tell you something. There ain't a person, and I'll say this. I don't believe there's a person making content on YouTube that somewhat doesn't reflect the things they say. Not one. But again, this is what narcissism sounds like. This is what elitism sounds like. This is what grifting sounds like. Don't listen to nobody but me. And people done already proved that this dude, his advice is vague. His advice is vague. They done already proved it, man. But yet, he done got a couple more subscribers, probably a couple more followers on Patreon. And somehow, how do we know you don't know somebody that worked for YouTube? How we know that Anton Daniels is not friends or knows the video reviewers? How will we know that? We have no way of knowing that. So YouTube is not a way that you should be trying to prove success, man. Because everybody know that YouTube, there's people with good content that don't get no views.
You just sheep among wolves, and you don't even know. You'll know them by their works. You'll know them by their works. It's no reason for us to sit here and even debate this.
And that's somewhat true. Y'all gotta excuse my phone. Y'all gotta excuse my phone. But yet, again, we see another example of someone trying to twist the truth to their advantage. It's what grifters do, y'all. This is what preachers do. They say, give to their ministry and you'll receive, right? Can that be true? Yeah, it can be true. But it can also be false. So if a preacher has 50,000 members, like let's say Joel Osteen, there's this proof. Oh, well, these small preachers jealous because they don't have the following I got. And, they jealous of me. And let me see you write a book. Let me see you get 50,000 people. You see why that's not a valid argument? Because what did Joel Osteen do when the hurricane hit? What did he initially do? I'm telling y'all, I'm cooking this dude.
You'll know them by their works.
The same Bible that says, you shall know them by their fruits, also says, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. It also says, let your light so shine before men that they will see your good works. So the point I'm making is there'll be scriptures to back a truth, but there'll also be scripture that you have to put line upon line with a truth. But a false teacher is going to take the scriptures that he want and going to focus on those, but ain't going to be able to or ain't going to put the scriptures line upon line with that. Now, didn't the Bible say also, let not your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Right? Okay, watch this. Didn't Apostle Paul say, study to mind your own business, right? He was preaching though. He was preaching everywhere. So you see how sometimes you have to keep things in contrast? Something that a narcissist like this man is not going to do. They're going to present to you what makes you elevate them.
So we can do all of this and do all of the debating that we want. But across the board, in every single category, you can't F with me. Across the board.
Narcissism. He says that you can't F with him. So that means anybody that watched this video can't F with him across the board. Now, don't fight and include across the board. Excuse my language. But I believe Anton to get his ass whooped. Excuse my language. Them little short arms, man. Y'all, look at his arm. I'm finna show you. Look at his arm.
In every single category.
So, Anton just said he could whoop everybody. He's richer than everybody. He's laying the pipe better than everybody. Across the board, ain't that what that means? Man, listen, I ain't even got to bring up. Okay, I could bring up something bad. I could bring up something negative. You not messing with me with them short arms, man. I'm going to use my length and my reach against a dude like this. You not Mike Tyson. Unless you Mike Tyson, you ain't messing with me with them short arms. Because as soon as I see them arms, I'm staying at length. I'm going to find out what the reach is. I'm going to land a couple jabs on somebody like him. And then once I see what the space is, I'm going to stay in that space where he can't reach me, but I can reach him. Across the board. Man, if you don't get out of here. First, I really could end this video. First, he says that all of our talking points are wrong. Now he's saying to the world, you can't F with him. I can't F with him. Man, I bet I could slap this man and make him cry. Make tears, make water come out of his eye. We ain't even got to talk about the other stuff. I know I can preach better than you. I know I can write better than you. See, now I got to compare myself to him. Because I'm watching the video that tells me, that's talking about me because I'm watching it. Can't F with me. I was just in a training and the lieutenant brought up something that was just like profound to me. He said, it's dumb to think you better than somebody because that person guarantee you is better than you at something. And he's right. That's like people who handy saying, well, if you can't fix a car, you ain't no man. You ain't this, you ain't that. When it's guys that can't fix a car, but they can do other things. That's how narcissists talk. So everything you could do, we are less than because we can't do it. This man think he God, man, and he can't judge nobody. He can't send nobody to hell.
The word of God, spirituality.
So he's saying that people can't F with him in spirituality? When did spirituality become a competition? But looking at him. Okay, so now we compare how you handled that pearly things thing. I know I'm more righteous than you. I know other people is more righteous than you because idolatry is mentioned among the things that'll send you to hell. He was idolizing Pearl because he was agreeing with her when she was wrong. Ain't that what people do when they idolize? The idol can do no wrong. She's sitting up there talking down on slavery and saying people can't get reparations. And this man right here, him, took up for her to the very end. But yet, he's the spiritual one. He the spiritual one, though. The Most High already talked about that. He was sowing discord among brethren. One of the things the Most High hate the most. But yet, he's saying you can't F with him in spirituality. Pearl came on here and created discord amongst blacks. He was on her side, but yet he more spiritual than us. This dude right here, man, I tell you.
Relationships, financially.
Now, he said relationships, but he already been exposed. He already been exposed. Dude came out, didn't know them, and said that he believes that Anton Daniels is messing his wife's credit up, that he get everything in his wife's name. He messing her credit up, and that's why she ain't left. People that know them say his wife really want to leave him alone. But yeah, he talking about in relationship. Man, you only had one, according to you. Now, Mr. Monogamy right here, if he has stepped out on his wife, how is he better at relationships than all the rest of us, or better at talking about it? You stepping out on a woman, you telling all of us to be faithful and only deal with one. But yet, you stepping out on, take a lie detector test, and I want to hear it. Have you ever, since you've been with Rita, had sex with another woman? Or a man? He wear pink shirts and stuff, y'all, so it's not beyond the reach.
Every single building block being a great, phenomenal father, a reflection of how it is that we're supposed to operate within our community. Giving back, giving your real money and investing in other people's business.
So he said a reflection of how we should act in our community. So we should take white people's side who are against reparations and who said slavery was embellished. Like you did. You were a reflection of us. Man, get out of here.
Businesses, being a mentor, great in corporate America, building businesses. In no way, shape, or form can any of your favorite.
Let me tell you something about building business. That's something that happens over time. Because a person is not there yet doesn't mean they don't know what they're doing or what they're talking about. They're just not there yet. This is the one of the grifting ways of people that's there. They try to discredit the people that's making their way there. So you will listen to them and support them.
Content creators F with me. In no way, shape, or form. Not one of them can truly talk to me as though we are on the same level.
All right. See, now I got to give other people their props. Y'all see this man, right? Angry man, even you. The man, he dissing you too. Let's go back to it. Because I'm about to name people that's better than him. Now I have to do it. Now I have to mention these people.
Great, phenomenal father. A reflection of how it is that we're supposed to operate within our community. Giving back. Giving your real money and investing in other people's businesses. Being a mentor. Great in corporate America. Building businesses. In no way, shape, or form can any of your favorite content creators F with me. In no way, shape, or form. Not one of them can truly talk to me as though we are on the same levels. Not.
So he said ain't nobody on this level. I'm better than you with this YouTube stuff, man. I just am. I could talk on any subject. Any subject. Okay. Ringo is better than you. Ringo TV is better than you. So he said he a better father than Ringo TV, he a better father than me, he a better father than Angry Man, who he claimed to be friends with. Angry Man is better than you. And I ain't like neither one of y'all what y'all did with the Pearly thing. Angry Man is better than you. He's a better content creator than you. Coach Greg is better than you. So, matter of fact, because Coach Greg was divorced. See, now, I'm going to just tell the truth. I ain't sowing discord. I'm just going to tell the truth. Because Coach Greg been divorced, you better than him in relationship. He's saying they can't see him. Coach Greg is way better than you. Ringo way better than you. Angry Man better than you. Black Ram better than you. Dr. BOA is better than you. General Tito is better than you. So even the smaller one, Tampa Supreme better than you. He might not have the resources Donna like better than you. Look, people that can talk on a plane with all different type of stuff. I can name several content creators that better than you. That might not have the numbers you got. They might not have the numbers you got. Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay, he better than you. Do I need to keep going? Do I need to keep going? Because I got, hey, listen, matter of fact, let me look at a list. Let me look at it. Because some people ain't coming to my mind. You don't talk about, you're not even talking about nothing. Oh, Jason Black is definitely better than you. He better than you, man. He said that can't none of us can see him. O'Shea is better than you. Infinite Colors is better than you. J.R. Wisdom is better than you. And I'm being honest. Let me just keep looking. Kwame Brown is definitely better than you. What? Grown Man Business is better than you. Tariq is better than you. Chris B. Info the Elder is better than you. Look at his shorts. Look at Chris B. The advice he gives. That dude named Dave is better than you. Shoot, Mr. Keep It Simple is better than you. All of these people I'm naming, this man just summed all of us up and said that he was better. Minister Jap is better than you. Duke the Don is better than you. King Dre is better than you. Sure, there's a lot of people I ain't named that's better than you. But he says that can't none of Corey Holcomb is better than you. He said can't nobody touch him. Everybody should be making, if y'all watch this and y'all got a channel, man, it's time to cook this dude now. See, now he need to get cooked again. He need to get cooked again. Peso Man is better than you. Peso Man got more catchphrases than you. He better than you. Man, who ain't? I'm trying to think of who he is better than in terms of his content. How many times has he said something that ain't nobody ever heard? This is just getting ridiculous with some of these people, man. I'm making a video in my pajamas. I ain't even stepped out yet, other than taking somebody to work. And I'm listening to this man talk all this doo-doo.
I respect everybody, but we not the same.
Man, you don't respect nobody. You just threw everybody on YouTube under the bus. Mike TV, one of the ones that exposed you, is a better content creator than you.
Let's be clear. I've come into this year very humble, but
how is he humble? He just said that he would. I'm telling you, this dude is bipolar, man. He bipolar, man. He just said, okay, I'll just prove. Hold on.
Phenomenal father, a reflection of how it is that we're supposed to operate within our community. Giving back, giving your real money and investing in other people's businesses. Being a mentor, great in corporate America, building businesses. In no way, shape, or form can any of your favorite content creators F with me. And
now, am I making it up? If anybody still deal with this, oh, lead attorney is better than you. Another one that took up for Pearly, but he better than you?
No way, shape, or form. Not one of them can truly talk to me as though we are on the same levels. Now,
so he's saying that nobody, no content creator can talk to him like they're on the same level. But he said watch this. Watch what he say next. The man is bipolar, y'all.
Respect everybody, but we not the same.
He respect everybody that he said he better.
I've come into this year very humble.
Very humble, but saying he better than people.
You're comparing me to whoever it is that you like. Because if they don't have every single building block together, if you got your money right, but your relationship is trash, if you got your relationship right, but your spirituality is garbage, if you got your spirituality together, but you don't know your kids, if you know your kids, but then your money is messed up.
So he's perfect, y'all. Let's keep going.
Don't sit here and talk to me about how it is that we need to be having a debate. We not the same. Now, I may have a conversation with you.
He trying to get out of debates because he know he can't win them.
But from a debate perspective, we not in the same league. Let's stop talking about it. Let's really stop.
So all of y'all content creators that watch my video, y'all hear this, right? You're not in the same league, man. He up there with God, man. He going back and forth to heaven, man, finding out what to do and what to say.
Comparing. I lived my entire life like an open book. Every single part of it. Mom, brother, child, wife, everything.
Man, didn't his brother Didn't him and his brother just have a fight not too long ago? And so let's talk about that. So he says that can't nobody mess with him in no category. Your brother sure popped you in the face. His brother popped him right in the face and put a gash over his nose. But can't nobody mess with him though, in no category. The man is a narcissist, y'all. The man is a narcissist, man. He is. He's a grifter. He's a walking, talking infomercial. This is what's wrong with people, including, if he is rich, including some rich people. This is what's wrong with him. If money made people so great, why ain't money in heaven? Why can't you take it with you into the next life? See, the stuff that people do for money is just proof that money itself doesn't mean you spiritual. It doesn't mean you blessed. Don't ever let these people like this dude make you feel less than. Watch my video. I just broke down this people like Anton Daniels. You got to keep people like him in perspective. You got to keep people like him in perspective. He always talking about how spiritual he is. But in my experience, the people who talk the most about how spiritual they are turn out to be the biggest devils. Sneaky. And if he knows so much, why didn't he put that white dude that practically kissed his camera in this place? You know why? Because in Anton's mind, the white man is God. That's why he always giving them credit. That's why he always taking up for him. That's why he didn't confront that dude, right? Who was all in his face. All of these reasons are why. And he got kind of fruity duty. I believe he on fruity duty. I could be wrong, but when he had Fleece Johnson on there, go back to that video. He was practically blushing. He was laughing at a dude that's threatening to take his manhood. I'm telling you, this dude, you know how they say the juice ain't worth the squeeze? That's him. That's him. He just put Angry Man down. That's probably why Angry Man don't really be, I don't know, I don't be watching everything. But I ain't really seen Angry Man around Anton like that lately. If Angry Man heard what Anton was just saying, he probably would call him on the phone, man. You know, you say that, you putting all of us in there, right? Y'all see how many content creators I named? I could have named 100 more that's better than him, but he said, ain't nobody on this level, can't nobody tell him nothing. Anybody that you can't tell nothing shouldn't be telling nobody nothing. Anybody that you can't tell them nothing, you shouldn't be listening to them either. Because that's like the things that you could help them on. They think they better than you, so they're not going to listen to you. So why would you even talk to them? But anyway, enough of this dude. I got other stuff to do. We already know he's a joke, grifter, scam artist, walking, talking, infomercial, snake oil salesman, false prophet. This is what y'all need to do to people like him in his video.